Good morning, sunshines. It's Callie Carroll. We're going to talk about social media today. But as you jump on, say good morning, sunshine. Shay hashtag GMS. It's fine. Words this morning. And then anything that you're grateful for, you guys, I'm still making my gratitude chains, but I just have so much other things to talk about. So we can add social media to our gratitude chain today if you're doing those and really focus on what are some of the benefits that social media has brought you? How has it served you in the past? And you can journal about that and add it to your chain. Okay. So good morning, sunshines. Hello. Just before we get started, Whit and John is doing awesome today. It's incredible because he can use his words. He's 5 months older now, right? So he can vocalize things. So I'm grateful that he can wake up and he can tell us my tummy hurts, right? And he even says my hair hurts now. So it's just neat that he can communicate those things. So we better know how to take care of him. So that's one of my gratitudes this morning. All right. I love you, John Carroll. John Carroll is just popping in. Love you. So let's talk about social media for a second. And I wanted to start off by just giving gratitude for social media. And I was thinking just about the whole gamut of, the positive ways to use social media and how it has been such a blessing on my current journey as a chemo mom or a cancer mom or whatever you want to call it that we're going through here. And I was having a conversation with my mom a couple days ago, and just we were thinking about what this journey would be like if I didn't have social media. Right? How things would look, how differently they would be if I didn't have social media. I would not have the support groups that I do. I wouldn't have met the different humans who have, have led the way a little bit. They've been through it. So they can, whether, I don't know if the word's commiserate, but they can provide mental support for it, right? I wouldn't have found the different people who have led me to the specialist, Dr. McLean out in Texas, which I have to tell you guys, I'm so incredibly thankful for even more now. We went to our Monday appointment, and our doctor here in Colorado, while he is fantastic, he hasn't dealt with this very much. So he was like, I'm really curious what Dr. McLean is going to do for this, and this. So he even has questions for him, right? Which is such a beautiful thing and comforting to know that I'm going there. And then our other doctor is pregnant, so she's going to be gone for like 3 months, coming up here pretty soon. So like, what an additional blessing. But social media led me to the people so that I could have the support system, so I would know to change and find specialists for this disease that we're, right? And I've been social media different groups to, somebody has introduced me to Hope Kids through social media. They found me that way. He introduced me to the Aflac duck, which is really cool little like robot duck that has like a little chemo port, and Whit and Quincy can actually go and they can administer his infusion. They can doctor him. He has little different emotions. He plays soothing sounds. It's really cool stuff that social media has brought. I've connected with so many of you guys, right? In an assortment of support that you guys have provided to our family as we went from a dual income family to a single income family with, all of these additional crazy things that our family has to do to provide and support our children. Mostly our little one, Whit and John, right? But it's been incredible. And, social media, while it is, I'm not going to lie, there are some negative things about social media as well. And I'm curious for those of you that watch this, what are some positive things that you've gotten out of social media, right? What are some, whether it's relationships, whether it's, building your confidence, whether it's discovery, it's some specifics of what you found through social media. That would be so cool to see. I acknowledge, and I have acknowledged on many a Good Morning Sunshine, the shit ass things about social media. There are some really, really challenging things that it's doing to our brains, and especially our teenagers and our children's brains. I feel so incredibly blessed, you guys, that I was built by God in 1979, December 27th, 1979, you guys, almost 1980. But I got to live a life without social media, right? I got to live for my person in front of the mirror and for me. And I look at these kids, and there are so many challenges in terms of not just kids, you guys, it's us too, in comparison, right? And in the correlation of depression and social media. So there are a lot of things things that are challenging, but you know, there's good and bad with everything. And when we can focus on how to use social media and what to do that for, like, which is help me with family, touch base with family and friends and grow your business. See, which is huge, right? It is like social media is so incredible to be able to build a network, to reach the right people, to help the right people, right? So you've been able to reach more people to help them through their real estate, which is so freaking cool. And when you use social media as a platform for connection, for support, for, you know, whether that's like prayers, guidance, to reach up, to reach out, and to reach down, right? And by that, I mean to find people that can pull you up in a direction and help people that are next to you and pull people up who maybe are in like some despair below you, to make connections to where you can, you know, offer yourself and your services, whether those are business or just things that you're giving from your heart, no matter what. I mean, let's just talk about Facebook Marketplace. Man, we did some serious Christmas shopping on Facebook Marketplace this year to save some money. And it's awesome. You know, the number of places where we were able to connect, and one man's trash is another man's treasure. And we have all of these fabulous things for barely any cost, right? There's so many cool things. I think the challenge of social media, since we are talking about how to use it, is not to use it as a form of comparison, right? Not to come onto social media and judge other people, not to come onto social media and think that your life should look a little a certain way or you should show up a certain way, not to come on to social media and snoop other people's lives. Like, I know people that do this, that like, they're literally like, I don't know, like they're investigators, right? Like they're trying to snoop, and not for positive reasons, right? Not for uplifting reasons. And not to use social media to put others down. Man, those haters, those trolls, that is a sad, sad affair. But it's true. So if each one of us can do our best to use social media for the positivity and the benefits that it supports us with, you know, it's not going anywhere. And I don't know what the solution is long term that's in store for us, but one step in the right direction is each one of us using it in the right way, you know, using it for those positive things and doing our best to let go of the different pieces of comparison. You guys, if you follow somebody who doesn't show them their real selves, and not like their fake real selves, like them getting out of bed, you know, like you see like, oh, like their hair's all done and their makeup's all done. Like, oh, I just gotta, like, I'm just like perfect. That's if they never show their true human, but they're showing all of these highlight, beautiful, like perfect things. Don't expect that their life doesn't have tragedy, loss, challenges, tears, and bagged eyes with makeup dripping down. Like, we all have our other side. So, don't make up a story in your head that they don't have it. And I don't care if they don't show that. They don't have to show it. But don't make up a story that they don't have it, like, because they do. We all do. Okay, you guys. So we're going to wrap up here. And touch and follow your journey. Oh, thank you so much. I love that. I love that. I love that. I'm excited. I feel like I need to do some sort of like, maybe like blogging or something specifically like for Whit and John and some of these things, because I know a lot of people just try to come on to see where we're at too. So I'm trying to work on that. So thank you for that comment. You guys, as we end here, the commitment, I think, could just be share something that has been powerful for you with social media, so we can acknowledge those things and do more of those things. All right, you guys, as always, if this impacts you in any way, you just hit the share button so other people can see. If you guys need support in any way or have you had ideas for any other videos, let me know. We are headed to chemo number 3, and today Miss Christy goes with us. So Whit and John is going to be like, it's going to be like Christmas at chemo. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to sit in the back seat with my barf bag, ready to catch. I've got towels. I've got wipes. We've got all the things. I think we're pretty set. I don't have a change of clothes for me. Why do I never have a change of clothes for me? I only have 3 changes of clothes for him. I'll work on that. All right. Love you guys. Oh, memories. So true. Okay. Bye.